So the degrees of Kevin Bacon show that everyone in the world is connected through six people. So what that means is, you take someone like Drake, for instance. Although I don't know Drake personally, I may have a friend who may have another friend who knows his brother, who then knows Drake, and that's how the concept functions. And this relaying goes back to anyone on the planet that's alive currently, even if they were born literally 2 seconds ago, like that. Now, understanding this concept, what does this have to do with anything? The point I'm trying to make is that success, in all truth, should not be limited to where we are in life, but by how much we want it. And I mean that in terms of networking. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on the way you see the equation, sometimes the material doesn't even have to be that good. It just has to have a good marketer. So, whoever you want to meet, it doesn't take, well, of course, it takes skill, and of course, it takes much, much hard work. Much hard work. It takes very, it takes an astronomical amount of hard work. But, in today's day and age, it's the anxiety that kills us. If we can master our anxiety, how many people could we meet? How many more experiences can we have if we know how to master this concept that really shouldn't exist? I mean, the concept of social anxiety, yes, I understand it may be a product of hundreds of years of evolutions, if that's the case, if that is the case. But when we walk into a place, it's just our minds that's holding us back, right? You walk into a gym, you walk into a mall, you walk into a school classroom, there's 20, 30, 40, 50, hundreds of people to talk to. And yes, I understand there's a given time and a given place for every situation. I'm not saying go to the gym just to talk to people, because when we go to the gym, we have to act as if we're going to war. But again, I'm digressing. Opportunity is all around us, and it's just a matter of if we decide to dig down deep inside of us and, in all truth, stop being cowards, including myself. I'm getting better at that, with time, and we're all going to be better at that with time if that's what we want to do. But the amount of opportunity and just thoughts that could come, and action that can come from just not being scared as much, it's baffling. And it's just a matter of if we wanted. I mean, if I really wanted to meet Drake, if I made that my life goal, and again, Drake is synonymous with any person. I don't even listen to his music, in all truth, but it just takes the courage to try. For the most part, that's especially the tasks of being a human. It's just trying. For the most part, I mean, if you want to be an astrophysicist, that's a different story. But it's just overcoming the fear of social anxiety, because social anxiety is a luxury, and no matter how many times you let the people around you down, or no matter how many times you know that you're letting yourself down by actively trying and actively failing in the eyes of society, know that in your heart, if you're trying to get better, although you're failing in terms of execution, you're on the right path. And I am on the right path. If we try every day to fail in some way or not be good at a concept or a hobby or anything new that we try, it's all right to not be good at it. It's all right to try and try to fail, and it's all right to be laughed at. And only understanding this is where the growth is quantum accelerated, right? But it'll take time, and like you, like me, I'm a novice in many things that I, down the line, will not be a novice in. I'll be mastering these things, hopefully. And it's not a matter of hope, it's a matter of, I know I will. With time. With time. So, Degrees of Kevin Bacon, a metaphor for the idea that you can reach anyone, but before you can reach anyone, you gotta actually reach other people. So each day, I'm seeing that less and less is impossible, especially when I compare the future to the past, and then, sorry, present to the past, and then present to the future. Everything is going to repeat itself in the sense that 500 years ago, people probably thought they were so advanced with their technological advancements, and the same applies here. The same is going to apply 5 years from now. Well, 5, 10, 15, 30 years from now, and we're going to be left in the dust, but that's all right. All we can do now is to enjoy the time we have now and to keep being better, regardless of how we are painted, regardless of how I paint others unfairly, because I know that I paint people unfairly, and regardless of how much cringe I see or how much cringe I partake in, I just gotta keep being the change I wish to see. Likewise with you. We gotta keep being the change. That's it. And every day it'll get easier. Every day will get harder. But that's life. Social anxiety is a luxury beyond all stretches of the imagination.